Yo, welcome back. If you're new to this channel, I'm Ben Fisher, the owner and tattoo artist here at Inkrush. So you're wanting to learn how to tattoo, but you can't decide which tattoo kit to buy to get you started. Or maybe you don't even know what you need to start with. In this video, I'm going to cover everything that I think you need to start your tattoo journey the right way. So here's what I think you're going to be needing. Please grab yourself a pen and paper and jot these down as we go along. So first thing, gloves. Now, I get these from Jungle Tattoo Supplies, Black Cobra. I've tried numerous different brands and these are by far the best. And they're the only gloves that I use. I don't buy any different gloves. The next thing is cleaning wipes, just Dettol surface wipes and tissue paper, kitchen roll. Again, I'll only use this one particular brand, Plenty. You can get them just from your local shops. The next thing that you're going to need is some cling film. It's just to keep all your work surfaces nice and clean. If you cover everything over, it makes cleaning down a lot simpler. You just fold everything up inside cling film and it protects whatever you're working on. You're going to need some inks. Now, I'm a black and grey tattoo artist, so I only really use blacks, grey washes, whites, and then mixing solutions. The only ink that I currently use the most is probably Dynamic Black. It's absolutely brilliant. Again, I get this from Jungle Tattoo Supplies. Virtually every tattoo supply shop out there, I think, sell this brand. It's probably one of the most well-known brands for black and grey. The next thing is little ink cups. Again, I get mine from Jungle Tattoo Supplies. Also, what you're going to need is some Stencil Solution to apply your stencils to your practice mats or in future to customers' skin. I'm old school, I would taught to just use Dettol. It works absolutely brilliant on real skin, but when you're using these practice mats, it's not the best. I don't know whether it's because I use Dettol or whether a proper stencil solution might be a bit better. I've never actually tried anything else, but if you want to give it a go, brilliant. There's loads of solutions out there. Give them a little whirl. One of the other things is tattoo butter. Now, you're not really going to be using it too much on your practice mats, but when you're tattooing a person, rubbing a bit of tattoo butter on as you're tattooing, it just helps keep area clean. It softens skin, needle glides in that bit easier, and they're also really good for skin, so it helps reduce redness and swelling and things like that. You're going to need some plastic cups just to fill up with water, clean your needle off. You're going to need a selection of different needles, liners, shaders, round shaders, different types of magnums, all different sizes and configurations. You're going to need plain paper, pens, pencils. This is just for creating your designs, creating your stencils. You're also going to need carbon paper. This is what we use to actually create the stencil from a drawing to being able to transfer onto somebody's skin. We're going to need something to actually tattoo other than just people or ourselves, which I don't recommend when you're first learning. So we can get artificial skin just in little sheets. It's really good to practice on. There's tons of different brands that range in quality and price. I've done a video on this particular one which is called Real Skin. I've used tons of different brands and this one is by far the best that I've come across. If you think that you've got a really good one that you've been using, please add it into comments. If it's one that I've not tried, I'll go buy some and try it myself. But this is a really good quality skin and it's not overly expensive. Obviously, then what we're going to need is a tattoo machine. I've got the Cheyenne Sol Nova. I think I bought that from Barber DTS. You're going to need a power supply. I use the Critical Atom X. It's a really good power supply. I think in future I'm going to do a review on that. If you're interested, check out my YouTube. You're going to need alt cables. If you can see my machine, alt cables and also my power supply It's all covered in these little plastic covers just to keep everything clean. Now, although we're just going to be practicing at home on practice mats, and we're not really going to be generating any blood that can cross-contaminate from one person to another, I think it's just really good practice that whilst you are learning, you do everything as if you was tattooing a real person. So if you get used to just covering everything up properly, then that's going to benefit you later on. It can also feel different when you've got all these plastic things touching you, so it just gets you used to what you would be doing real life scenario later on tattooing people. And that's pretty much all you need to get started learning how to tattoo. Now, I've had a quick look around at different suppliers to see what starter kits are available, and to be honest, I wouldn't have any of them give. They're either cheap shitty machines that last you 2 minutes if you're lucky, or inks that I've never even heard of. Now, there is a hard choice to make when buying all this stuff for the first time, and that's how much to spend. My view is always the same: you get what you pay for, and if you're serious about tattooing and making a career out of it, and not just doing it for a few weeks and then quitting, then it really doesn't matter how much all this stuff costs. You're gonna earn it all back, plus much more. Good tattoos aren't cheap, and top artists make a very good living from doing something that they love. Now, I personally don't even look at the price when buying things from a business. If I need it, then I need it. It's that simple, really. Now, at a budget level, I'd be spending no less than a few hundred just on your machine alone, then around 100 plus on your power pack. These are probably the most expensive things when you're learning that you're gonna have to buy. But if you buy right in the beginning, then you'll use these for years to come and not have the need to replace them a few weeks down the line. So I'd recommend using a well-established tattoo supplier when buying all these things, and avoid rushing into getting one of them cheap online starter kits. Personally, I think they're aimed at people wanting to just mess about at home tattooing their friends, and not for someone that is serious at becoming a tattoo artist and running a successful business. I hope this video helped you, and if anything stops you wasting money on cheap, useless tattoo equipment. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.